Hello, hello. We're live. We're live and live. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. No, it's evening. It's afternoon. Where's my coffee? There it is. All right. How we doing? How are we? Ugh. All right. It's one of them days, boys. It's one of them days where we be alive, chilling, big time. God, what am I doing? The news. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch the news. We're gonna read the news. We are going to we're gonna become the news. I'm gonna be the news, so you don't even have to think about it. I'm gonna do things so newsworthy, so noteworthy, and by that I mean today's a boring day in the sense that we're just gonna scroll through like Twitter and read news articles. Listen, SNAP benefits go away in like 5 days, 6 days. Hell yeah. Who needs food in America? Not Americans. We're not weak. We don't need food. Listen. The title of this stream is Bully Republicans? ? Because I don't want to bully Republicans, but I do want you to think about bullying Republicans. Being mean to them it's worthwhile because these are mean people. Oh shit. Guys, big news. Gavin Newsom, hot daddy Newsom is doing a big meme. He is memeing, but he's also absolutely correct. What is this? This is a 16-second clip of Gavin. All right, give it to me. Give it to me, Gruesome Newsom. What do I need to know?
I mean, he's an invasive species.
For California.
For the country. For the world. He's a wrecking ball, not just the symbolism and substance of the East Wing. He's wrecking alliances.
Based?
Truth, trust, tradition, institutions. I mean, he's an invasive species.
Based? Dude, okay, this is... God, the rhetoric. God, the rhetoric, the messaging. It's so good. This is what I harped on the entire stream yesterday was Democrats need better messaging. And oh my God, Gruesome Newsom, the one and only, he is balling the fuck out. He's doing the thing. He's doing the messaging, which is step one. Step one is the messaging. Step two is what he's doing with Prop 50 and actually the decisive action, but the messaging, getting everyone on board with the messaging, making things politically popular. He's doing the work and it is wonderful to see. You know, you may not like Gruesome Newsom, but let me tell you, the man is a political animal and he is cooking hard. What is this? After Barry Weiss's takeover of CBS, Margaret Brennan sounds like a Newsmax host. Brennan questions Jeffries on rigged claims against Trump and GOP gerrymandering. On CBS's Face the Nation, host Margaret Brennan challenged House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries over his accusations that President Donald Trump and Republicans plan to rig the 2026 midterms via mid-decade... Holy fuck, really? Wait, how do you even... Oh, God, I despise the media, dude. These so-called fucking radical left Democrat DNC media being the fucking biggest pussies, bro. Come on, dude. Very cringe. All right, let's see it.
Their congressional maps in a partisan fashion all across the country in order to rig the midterm elections and deny the ability of the American people to actually decide who should be in the majority as it relates to the House of Representatives.
You know, Democrats are also going through gerrymandering and redistricting.
Why? You stupid bitch. Why are you even asking that question? That's not the thing you should say here. That's not like the honest journalistic integrity question to ask here, right? Like that's the honest thing to say is, okay, and that's their fear. And the Democrats are saying, hey, let's not do that. So let's rig it so it's back to fucking neutral, right? Like, come on, dude. Big pussy bitch, bro.
No. Well, Democrats are going to push back aggressively to make sure that we have fair maps across the country, not partisan gerrymandering, which Republicans have initiated in state after state after state.
All right, boycott CBS. Fuck the bitches. Dude, this is so... Retweet that shit. On God. What's going on with Swabble? All right, Swabble. What's going on? Oh yeah, the whole East Wing is gone. Big if true, Merrick Garland as a private citizen while Trump was in office. Wait, what is this? Just in, documents show conclusively that Christopher Wray, deranged Jack Smith, Merrick Garland, Lisa Monaco, and other crooked lowlifes from the failed Biden administration signed off on Operation Arctic Frost. They spied on senators and congressmen/women and even taped their calls. They cheated and rigged the 2020 presidential election. These radical left lunatics should be prosecuted for their illegal and highly unethical behavior. Have you ever had a conversation with someone and they say something so like just so stupid and just so like mind-numbingly dull that you just need to just need to pause and just like contemplate like your existence? That's where I'm at right now. I'm just like, this isn't just this is the president of my country, dog. This is the leader of the free world. Like, Jack Smith? Do you think Jack Smith had anything? Jack Smith was a nobody, dog. He was he literally just is the guy who got assigned the case. Oh God. He's so stupid. Also, what do you mean? How did they do this in the 2020 presidential election on a Biden administration? Who was president on January 6th? Is this he's gone full retard. He's gone full retard. Like, this is incredible. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really bad, but like as far as actual rhetoric goes, it's incredible, because now we're going to have a whole bunch of these conservatives being like, they rigged it. What do you mean they rigged it, bitch? How do they rig something without being in office? How does that work? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, Trump's lying. Oh, you're lying. Oh, you're a fucking cuck. It's based in cringe. On Democrats, oh shit, wait. Give it to me.
What's your level of confidence right now that this as the East Wing of the White House is being torn down, the $230 million transfer of money to Trump will actually not happen?
Oh, I think he has every intention of doing it. You know, we have to take him at his word, because he has been as awful or worse than, what he promised on the campaign trail. So we have to be ready. But again, this is why elections matter. This is why being in the majority matters. And what we can do, Jacob, is to make it clear to anyone who's going to be a part of this type of corruption: get yourself familiar with the House Judiciary and House Oversight Committees, because you're going to be spending a lot of time there answering questions under oath before Congress if you're going to do these type of drug deals.
I mean, the only other thing you should be saying is that, like, hey, you will, it's probably not good to then now have like Democrats coming out and being like, listen, we're going to throw you in jail. Like, that's not what I want them to be saying. But like, yeah, like, this is pretty much the rhetoric that they need to be saying, which is, for the rest of the world and for anybody who is potentially going to be talking or helping the Trump administration, is, hey, if you help in any way do any sort of fucking like random like evil shit, corruption or otherwise, you will be in, like, we will investigate you and your life will be made incredibly difficult. You have to make people consider, like, is it worthwhile for short-term gain if in the long term I'm going to be absolutely getting devastated by like other people, right? Like, that's what you need people to be considering. So when Democrats use that sort of rhetoric that is based, that's good messaging. Thank God we have at least one good messenger in the Democratic Party. But there are a couple, but it is good to see a few of them in existence. Sorry, I need to keep. I'm gonna mess with this real quick. Give me a second. There we go. We got it. We got it. Took a second. Had to mess with all the where my mic stand goes with this new type. Has to come a little closer. But man, oh man. Okay, let's see. Post notice that no federal food aid will go out. Okay, they're what? Cheering on the fact you will starve. Yay! Very cringe. Very stupid. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has posted a notice on its website saying federal food aid will not go out November 1st, raising the stakes for families nationwide as the government shutdown drags on. The new notice comes after the Trump administration said it would not tap roughly $5 billion in contingency funds to keep benefits through the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, commonly referred to as SNAP, flowing into November. And that program helps about 1 in 8 Americans buy groceries. Bottom line, the well has run dry, the USDA notice says. At this time, there will be no benefits issued November 1st. We are approaching an inflection point for Senate Democrats. It's so funny that they even lie to themselves. Like, they're like, the Democrats, they need to do something. But please. The reality is the Democrats don't need to do anything because the Democrats are the people saying, hey, we want to reopen the government, but you just need to negotiate with us. And then the ruling party, the Republican Party, which owns the House, the Senate, and the presidency, is going out and about and being like, yeah, we're not going to negotiate, which, like, okay, get fucked. Like, then the government is shut down. People will starve. Your fault. Like, this is good for Democrats, right? Like, that's the reality. This is good for Democrats. It is bad for Republicans. And, like, because as much as the Republican Party wants to, like, think that they're going to win this, they're not, because the American people are very dumb, but not the dumbest. Because if they were the dumbest, they would blame the Democrats, but they're not going to, because the Republican Party won the presidency, the House, and the Senate. And they have spent the last 10 months celebrating that fact and publishing that shit everywhere. Trump can't stop talking about his massive victory. And because of that, people will blame the Republican Party, as they should, because the Republicans are a bunch of fucking cucks. Coffee. Okay. So I'm just like sighing. Okay. It's now the second longest on record. What is it? When it hits... Is it when it hits November 1st, we have a... It'll be someone else's fault, or the longest one, right? Isn't ICE still fucking getting paid? ICE is getting paid through this, right? Oh shit! Suspects have been arrested. Guys, big news. Big fucking news. The Crown Jewels, they may come back. 2 suspects were arrested in connection with the theft of crown jewels from Paris's Louvre Museum, justice and police officials said Sunday, a week after the heist that stunned the world and sparked a massive manhunt. The Paris prosecutor said that investigators made arrests Saturday evening, adding that one of the men taken into custody was preparing to leave the country from Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. Whoop whoop, shout out to my boy Charles de Gaulle. French media BFM TV and Le Parisien newspaper earlier reported that 2 suspects had been arrested and taken into custody. Paris prosecutor Laurie Bacall, whatever the fuck that is in French, did not confirm the number of arrests and did not say whether any jewels had been recovered. A police official who was not authorized to speak publicly about the ongoing case told the Associated Press that 2 men in their 30s, both known to police, were taken into custody. He said one suspect was arrested as he attempted to board a plane bound for Algeria. The official added that one of the suspects was identified through DNA traces. Bacall said earlier this week that forensic experts were analyzing 150 samples at the scene and the suspects can be held in police custody for up to 96 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That's crazy. Oh, Gavin, after the midterms. Okay. Honestly, that's a fucking fire-ass way to respond. I don't even need to read it, but like that, it would be fair to say he would give it after the November midterms. I'd be lying otherwise. Hell yeah. Dude, listen, at this 2028, and that whole thing is going to be quite a big fucking race. 28 is going to be huge, but we are still literal years away from that, to the extent that like nobody really knows what the future holds. Like we may not have a democracy in 28. You generally don't know, which unfortunate to say, but true. And also with that being said, I just think I think that's probably the right answer. Say, hey, let's focus on the midterms. Let's get our shit together, and then we can, as Democrats, worry about the presidential election, where I'm like, at this point, if the election was tomorrow, Gavin Newsom is the guy I'd vote for. But I'm like, whoever throws their hat in the ring, I'm willing to vote for anyone who does the correct things. Obviously. Ew, you guys see this video of Trump like dancing? He's very gay. He's very gay, and I do mean that in a derogatory way. I want to, not in a homophobic way, but in a derogatory way. Super gay. Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. A U.S. warship. Dude, why are we going to war? Why are we doing this? Why are we fucking bombing? Why are we so stupid? Why are we so dumb? Gay as hell. Gay as hell. Gay as fuck. Cringe and gay. Cringe and gay.